I chickened you, remember?
Oh, yeah.
And me.
Does that make me unrage?
Yeah.
Well, then I'll just transfer back to him and I'll roll.
Broken.
Free action. Well, not free action, standard action. I guess I don't have to roll then. So I'm gonna loot.
Xanth says, Bloodhorn's arms, armor, and items, as well as 25% of the treasure we find here, goes to the...
We're not getting this. We're not getting this. Are we gonna record this? Oh.
I got it on here for now.
Okay.
It's not going to be a big one, so
Alright.
it's fine. We'll go to Talrand and the crew of the Ivory Breast, which is Captain Maddox's ship.
The old man survived, right?
They will use it and sell it as they see fit, but I was hoping Captain Maddox wouldn't die.
He seemed to have a death wish.
Did he die?
Yeah, one of his legs is chopped off.
Damn.
And
Knocked up.
my thinking is perhaps I teleport to Tilverton in the morning and see if I can find Eladamri and get him to raise poor Captain Maddox from the dead.
I guess that's a possibility, huh?
Yeah.
If Eladamri has any wits about him. I am not confident about that. But for now, let us secure this chamber. Find all the treasure that you can on the ship. Someone... Where did I send Baron?
I think the archer got him.
Thought I'd made him invisible, but that would have lasted most of the battle probably. So yours would have been anywhere invisible, checking shit out.
Didn't I have him outside? But I wouldn't have had him outside for the final battle.
Yeah, I thought we were starting with our familiars, all of us. And then
Yeah, I released him into
killed
this
them,
chamber,
and our familiars
actually.
just, tried to not.
Baron! Scout that way. Where do the rest of you look?
I'll bring up the archer's body from under the ship, so that what we can find on him. I'm sure I'm not going to be any interested in whatever the wizard has, and if Bloodhorn's shit's going to somebody else, and
Probably should be yours. If anyone can wield Minotaur equipment.
What are you doing?
The chicken.
Huh?
That's polymorph.
You're a chicken?
Neo's like,
Oh, yeah,
poor
yours.
Soren's gonna be a chicken for a little bit. It means I might have a chance at some of the loot. And he drops down, or actually he goes in these top cabins.
Wow, but it doesn't get to loot goblin this time.
what does it say about
I did. Sounds like nobody wanting to fuck.
You mean you hit him from a place of complete impunity?
Yes, I did. I played my character.
Okay, you pretty good character.
So heroic.
And then I fought him until he was like, I can't fight this guy anymore. He's too powerful.
What?
You had to shame me. 'Cause, I was winning.
Okay, what? Whatever.
What do we find on the archer?
I guess I'll be checking the gnome out. If nobody else is. He just got.
I'm sure Xanth wants a spell book.
Yeah, Xanth comes over there and grabs the spellbook out of your hands, and he's like, I'll take that, my lad.
I don't have any use for it unless you can teach me something out of it.
Take a wizard level? Talk about
cast light so many times. And magic missiles, actually. You do automatically get some, but it would be one magic missile. It'd be one missile. Eat that for damage. Think you can take me now?
Couldn't dodge that.
What the fuck? Must be in this other one.
Anything else on the gnome's mutilated body?
He's looking up that shit.
Didn't you take the gnome down there too? To drown him?
No, you just held him and we just
Yeah.
stabbed him. Like,
Held him in place while somebody wrecked him.
yeah, somebody just chopped his head off probably.
Drama speed.
Drama fast. Drama goes hard.
What?
I'd be extra obnoxious in my chicken form on mine.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Role playing it.
He has a chain shirt, a long sword, and if you're looking for his bow, you find it in the hold. And a quiver of arrows.
Xanth, you got detect magic? Is any of this stuff worth a damn? Meteor?
0 level. I think we can manage.
Oh yeah, detect magic would be good right now, huh? Success. Okay, let's detect magic.
Yeah.
Any other stuff any good there, Vander?
Xanth also to cast it. So the bow has a minor, well, I don't know about minor. It's got a magical aura on it. The longsword has a magical aura. His armor, the chain shirt, has a magical aura. Put it in a pile. We'll divvy it up as we see fit.
Sure.
What's on the cleric?
Cleric? There was no cleric.
Or
Wizard.
the wizard, I mean. The gnome. I don't know what. I guess mixing him up with my gnome.
He has a scroll, a medallion, spellbook, a shrunken head. And 4 potions. Shit, let's say there's. And then I'm not great, but we'll say there's 2 potions. Since he wasn't actually supposed to get slaughtered like I did, give out less treasure. So he has a medallion, no scroll, and 2 potions. Roll 4-sider. And the shrunken head.
There's my 4 sides. 1.
Okay. And then roll it again.
2.
Okay. So there's 2 potions. Somebody write down this party treasure.
I don't have any of my stuff, my paperwork.
You some paper.
I just need one of us to have it. So we divvy it up anyways.
Here.
I got it. Party treasure.
Any armor that wouldn't interfere with a sorcerer's
Long bow,
spellcasting?
long sword, chain shirt, 2 potions, medallion, shrunken head.
Longbow, longsword, chain shirt, medallion, shrunken head, 2 potions.
Yeah.
Any robes or anything? I guess it was a gnome, so they wouldn't fit me anyway. Whatever's on there.
While you guys are doing this, so the assassin has
I'll send Icarus to go with Neo.
a rib bone, leather, a short sword, and 2 potions. All right. Neo. So Icarus goes in, and Neo's like, "There's 2 chests here. Big one and a little one.
What else you got?
That's it."
Alright, let's get it out of here.
The cabin doesn't seem to be used for too much else. It doesn't look like people actually live in here on this ship. But they did store some treasure here. And you guys scour the ship some more, but that's pretty much the only treasure you find. That was all the dudes, right? I fucked that up a little bit too. There was supposed to be like a small crew of like his 3rd to 5th level elite crewmen that he was gonna take down there. So there'd have been 3 or 4 more dudes, and then one of the skeleton giants. I think I
guess
didn't let them divide up and start to climb up on the ship.
actually Icarus wouldn't have gone down there because he was fucked up. Come to think about it. Damn near died.
Oh.
Pretty
Doesn't.
sure I just vampire touched.
Neo wasn't gonna try any shit, actually. Unless he found something really small he could hide, but he didn't.
Couldn't get a pendant or necklace or ring, I mean.
I guess he probably would have rummaged the assassin guy, but people were watching him.
Yeah, I was gonna say that assassin guy should be of interest to Neo, Soren, Sarkon, maybe me.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. He might try some sleight of hand here,
I'm
actually.
guessing the medallion, the shrunken head, and the rib bone are the shit that we can't use.
How many legs did that guy?
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah.
Following Neo around.
Watching him loot. That actually does sound
So
alright.
you have to make a spot check as a chicken, Blake.
Oh, okay.
I want you to take 5 off of it. Because you're real low to the ground.
Looks like a bent pizza.
Onions.
Yep.
The onions.
That's all?
I'll take a big piece. Thank you.
Oh, did you get chicken bacon?
Oh.
Wow, that was mine for a second.
Did you get that too?
Pretty close. Chicken, I thought I got thin crust.
Didn't put much sauce on
Wait, this is yours.
Oh, yeah, that one's yours.
Oh, so we did get like the same thing basically.
Do we need to get all these out? Or just grab them?
I'll just grab one.
What do I have to roll?
there. Spot, -5.
Yeah. What's the difficulty?
How much damage does he peck into Neo?
16.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Spot?
When you have different eyesight from being a chicken?
He gave me -5.
Fair enough.
You probably just make a will save to transform, don't you?
Not aware OP this fuck guy.
Well, that's just standard action. Do you want to be aware, Lion?
Yeah.
Will you join my order? And leave Shady Company?
Uh,
'Cause you'll turn good. The first time you transform, you'll turn chaotic good.
gross.
That's how I can get them. Oh, you want this blessing? You have to turn good.
That's
No,
the
you were
nerf
supposed to turn
needed.
neutral.
Now he changed it.
He wanted an avenue to convert us.
I don't think he was even thinking about that.
I know.
He just wanted me to be able to shift at will, which I have never done. I don't ever shift because I don't want to bust my armor.
You do spot Neo put a couple of potions in his jacket.
I peck his leg.
Get off me!
Can't Xanth just end the spell?
Isn't it over now?
In the effect?
I mean, I would have had a couple minutes at least.
It's rounds.
Oh, it's rounds?
But it'd definitely be over.
Oh, then it would be over pretty quick.
I mean, 12 minutes.
It just said rounds.
Is it rounds or minutes?
Oh, sorry, minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
It's minutes per level.
they would have like 4 minutes to loot with you as a chicken.
Yeah.
That thing was so busted it was permanent.
Mm-hmm.
Xanth did a lot of heavy lifting with shit early on with that being fucking permanent. You're permanently a pig. Deal with it, bitch.
Come join my farm. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm still might even be more busted, honestly. I feel like the old version limited even more like hard how the
The changes you could make to them.
yeah, the changes and what powers you would actually gain from your new form. I mean, being permanent is pretty fucking ridiculous, but
Yeah, they turned it from an offensive
They-
spell to like a buff almost.
they made it better in a lot of ways too, though.
Now it's a buff spell.
Can you imagine that dark and darker?
It actually wouldn't have buffed you though.
Oh,
We'd
polymorph.
have had a bite, 2 claws,
Druid's gonna do it to himself, seemingly.
and 2 wing attacks.
Sounds
But
good.
they weren't
You know
going
what
to be
they
near as
said,
good as
separate
just time
druid?
with your weapon, honestly.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything. Oh, yeah, they did mention monk.
I don't know.
So what assassin stuff do they get? Did you already tell them?
Neo pocketed it all.
Yeah. Neo thinks you caught him, so he ends up putting them in the pile.
I'll like keep following him around.
He finds 2 chests. And he's like, Valgar, come help me with this chest.
Go down there and pick it up with one hand.
You like grab it with your pinky, spin it around.
Juggle it.
I'll carry both chests. One in each arm. Like, oh, I got it.
Big one's actually kind of heavy.
Strength check.
I mean, how much can you carry? Never really know.
Heavy load is 300.
It probably doesn't weigh quite 300 pounds, but you do need 2 hands to move it. It's too big to put under one arm. But you get him on deck. And Neo's like, this must be the key. He pulls it off of Bloodhorn.
Nice. Good work, Neo.
Thanks. Hopefully I'll be getting my fair share of this.
You did your roguelite duties. Good job.
I almost got slaughtered. But I didn't. Get the treasure chest open. One of them has 2 platinum bars. 5 gold bars. 10,000 pieces of silver. You quickly realize the bars are were minted in Symbia.
The thick plotins.
The thick plottins.
Inside the little one, you find 7 gems, 1 emerald, 1 ruby, 5 diamonds. There are 3 small books.
Xanath, you can read. Here's some books.
What are these made of? Look at the cover.
It's dragon bone.
It's not leather. It's not bone. If I'm not mistaken, this is a shark skin.
Cool.
This one's made from some other sea creature. He carefully opens it away from his face.
I'll open them for you.
You open them and
We'll see.
Fortitude and will.
well, there's strange writing that you don't recognize. Actually, you don't see writing, but there's smudges, and it looks like these smudges are actually like in maybe form patterns, but
It looks like a map. Look at this. It's a smudgy map.
you actually do find a map.
Oh, no, this is the map.
Yeah, you find a map also, and a compass. This is all in the little chest. Alright, so one of the books is a snake skin, one's an eel skin, and one is a actually made from fish scales. These are the covers I'm talking about. They all have the same strange smudges in them, but like each page has a bunch of smudges on it. And Xanth looks closer and he's like, they're sort of damp. Is this mildew?
I
Kind
don't
of
know.
smells it. He puts his hand on it. Doesn't really come off, but he smells it and he's like, this smells like mildew.
Is there anything in the pages?
Nothing that I can read.
Surely you have a spell.
Not right now. Keep them under guard.
Why don't you just take them?
Mm.
Do I call back yet?
Suppose they probably wouldn't be safer anywhere else, necessarily. Well, let's split them up, just in case. Yeah.
I'll take one.
All right.
I'll take the fish one.
All right.
Lord of the Seas.
Do I recognize anything?
Huh?
Do I recognize any writing?
No. Doesn't even look like writing. The only thing that makes you think it's writing is that like there are patterns of these mildewy smudges on every page. The compass doesn't have the cardinal directions on it, but it does have like a pointy needle.
North.
Does it like flip around all weird?
It does. If you start to move around, it just kind of spins.
Oh man.
Brings
The
back-
map is not of any lands or that you recognize. It doesn't like say, here's this kingdom, here's this sea, but there are seas with islands and that you have no idea. Even if you pull up the maps, you'd have to like, actually take it and like try to compare it and see if you saw anything that looked like it. You don't recognize it as the Cormyr Coast or anything like that.
I'm gonna go cut off the Minotaur's head for a trophy.
All right. And Charlie Ho says, I need that.
You need the head.
Yep.
Damn.
Our agreement was that Captain Maddock would get the glory for this kill.
True.
He says, if you want a couple hooves, I guess go ahead, but don't try to claim that they're bloodhorns.
I'll go take.
You want to cut off Bloodhorn's mighty hooves
I'll go take one of the
as a
head.
trophy?
The frozen skeleton head.
The whip would be a cool trophy if we could bless it or consecrate it or something. That could be a cool trophy.
Massive skeleton head.
If you detected magic, you detected the most powerful magic on the whip, the shrunken head, and the rib bone. And when I say powerful, like they're
Artifact.
powerfully enchanted.
Well, I'm sure Zach notices it too, but I'll separate them out and be like, these are probably the artifacts we heard about.
Yes, these three are too powerful.
We can just drop them off in the middle of the sea.
Is there any way Eladamri could consecrate them or something if they're really evil?
Can't just leave them here, can we?
Leave them at the bottom of the ocean.
They should be destroyed.
How do we do that?
With my ox.
Melt them down?
He's like, burn Perhaps we could use them. Does anybody have like detect good or evil or anything like that?
All of Domray does.
I might have. I don't know. Oh, I guess it'd be. I guess these aren't the updated ones, but I don't think I have it. But
Yeah, that's like Paladin Cleric.
Before we do anything, I should inspect them closer. And Xanth says, keep an eye on that stuff. Baron seems to have found something of interest as far as I'm concerned. Xanth takes a rowboat kind of back this way where it looks like there's an exit.
Need any support, Zan?
Anybody that wants to go can go, I guess. It doesn't matter.
depends if all the looting's been done.
Yeah, if the looting's complete, then sure.
Unless you guys try to loot the
The bodies.
bone piles, I guess.
I'm not.
Skeleton piles. Didn't you say something about that?
Could be
Skeleton
something
pile?
out there, but
I went to the frozen skeleton. Got the head from it.
So that head is actually made up of dozens of smaller skeletons. And it's ginormous.
I look around the ship for.
Best trophy you can get is Bloodhorn's hooves. I don't know what would be
Well,
better.
It's evil.
You don't actually know if it's evil or not.
Sure, get his hooves.
Might as well.
I'm on like a. Turn him into like.
Man, you don't give me something?
Yeah.
Or.
You guys got any
Like,
alcoholic beverages?
Not really.
I have some rum.
I have like a shot of whiskey.
Where is the rum?
I think it's pineapple rum.
Sounds good. Is anybody going with Xanth?
If the looting's done.
I mean, if you're done searching to your satisfaction.
Sure.
Oh, I
I'll go
was a
with
chicken.
him. I'll go with you, Sound.
Does Neo look like he's done?
You go down this. Yeah.
Oh, okay, then I'll go.
You get in a rowboat and you row into this tighter chamber that the water actually seems to float out of. And as you move down it, you hear the sounds of the ocean. Or the sea, I guess. It's not really an ocean, but it's quite a large sea. You see there's an exit from the chamber here. And when you get a little closer, you actually see that it looks like there's a mooring for a small ship. There's a rope tied onto a stone carved like mooring.
Was it like $8 or $9 or something?
$8.
And Xanth says, "This isn't good. There's a small ship here at some point."
You need change?
No. Still have some dice money.
You got more dice money you're gonna give to me tonight?
That'll be in the pot.
Somebody got away?
From me.
Who? Someone, maybe. Why wouldn't Bloodhorn have fled? Is it possible he sent out a
Messenger?
sent for reinforcements? Baron, fly far, but do not get lost. See if you can see any ships in the next few miles.
Got any more of those Parley-Mars?
I think I do. Why?
Turn me back into a dragon. I'll also go look.
Let's see how many I got.
If nothing else, I can back up Baron.
Oh, but only lasts 12 minutes.
Yeah, it's why I'm not doing anything.
You could
Escape
fly
from
out
the
6
last
minutes
lockdown.
and back 6 minutes.
Hang
You
on.
could always swim.
Dive into the water. Diablo! Where are you, Diablo? No, you have a full belly.
You don't get any signs or responses straight away, anyways. It's too bad you don't have Aquaman actual, like, summoning powers or something.
He basically does.
Not really. You can't summon them. You can't summon them, right? Yeah.
I just talk to whoever's there. Is there any sea creatures around? Any other sharks?
Oh, there's some eels.
Did you see a boat leave this area?
Can you speak to them?
Yeah. I can speak to anything underwater. Any aqua life, whatever.
Yes. There was something on top of the water.
Which way did it go?
They point just out to sea away from the island.
Say when.
They tell you it turned that way.
I'll relay that to Xanth. Said it turned that way. Said Baron that way.
All right. Well, do we have other flyers?
Not for long enough.
Looking at Sarkon.
He doesn't have fly.
I thought you had a flying familiar.
Oh yeah, he's got his raven.
Your raven, it's not as strong as my prodigal hawk, but can it fly far?
Yeah, sure. I don't see why not.
Let's send it out with Baron then. They'll spread out and maybe have 4 sets of eyes to look this way and that. You agree?
Finally, the bird can be free of whatever cage it's in while you're role playing that character. 'Cause it's never present. Or maybe it's always free, flying the boat.
I don't think he really uses it too much that I remember. But
No, I
It'd be a
don't.
very noticeable familiar.
I don't use familiars if I can help it.
Mia's like, can't be good if they got a message out. No.
Fortifying this place would be pretty funny though, and then just have them all come get obliterated here.
The nearest. We need to talk to Talrand, but by my rough estimations, the nearest Symbian port is probably a good 80 or 100, 200 miles. I don't know. Perhaps.
Well, I've already got a head start on us. Let's make haste. Load up!
We need to gather the rest of the treasure and meet up with Talrand. Oh, get all the treasure. We're taking it up top. So, Xanth says, if you trust me with these pirate artifacts, I guess I'll take them too. Though I don't like the look of this shrunken head.
Why not just let's destroy them? Leave them at the bottom of the ocean. Put a bunch of rocks in a treasure chest, put them in there, and just drop it off in the middle of the ocean.
Or could we just melt them down or something like that?
You know,
Thrandar's like, what are we waiting for? Let's just destroy them.
hey, we gotta melt down the ingots.
Yeah. Make some golden weapons.
No, just because they're symbian ingots.
No, don't melt them down. We need them as proof. Proof.
Yeah.
That's
And
true.
Miar's like, well, what does it really prove? That Bloodhorn pirated
That's
Symbian
true, that-
ships?
That's a good point.
I choose to believe that he took payment from the Symbians.
It's all hearsay.
Miar's like, well, you can't prove it, so we might as well use them.
Maybe those books are ledgers. We have to decode them somehow.
I definitely need to know what's written in them. I don't like this chamber much. Let's get out of here. So, Xanth puts the artifacts in the small treasure chest.
Just fill them up with rocks. Or a chain.
Can't leave it here.
No, we can drop it off in the middle of the ocean, let it sink to the bottom.
Alright. Alright, so
Chain it up and fucking make it heavy as fuck.
you guys start to gather up everything and go up the tunnel. And as soon as you like cross that threshold where Sneaky Pete was in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
you start to hear rumblings in the tunnel and in the chamber. And
Chamber behind us?
the whole chamber, and the tunnel in front of you, the chamber behind you.
Oh.
And Xanth says, "Nobody move! Nobody move!" And when you stop, the rumbling kind of dies down just a little bit. Some of this treasure seems to have some kind of ward or something.
So it's like, is it gonna cave in if we leave?
That is what I'm afraid of.
What's so bad about that? Then they can't use it.
Then we'll be trapped.
Yeah, it caves in on us
No, the whole thing
when
does.
we leave.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it seems like.
Shit! Some or all of this treasure can't be taken from here.
Does that water in the chamber not leak out?
Yeah, it does.
We'll just throw it out that way.
That should work.
All right, so you guys get in a boat.
Yeah.
Okay, you start to go out that way, and it starts to go. But it's harder to stop the boat, and you keep moving forward a little ways, and that whole tunnel just comes down, blocking the exit to the sea. You hear the chamber's creaking. You hear some more loud noises, and you find the other tunnel is also collapsed. You have to jump out of the boat because it comes down on your boat.
So it sinks then.
Huh?
The treasure sinks down a little bit.
Yeah, sinks down.
Just in that water.
Yeah, just
okay.
like in here.
Well, you got one of those teleport spells?
Not till tomorrow. Hopefully the air will last. Check the tunnel. And you guys go up there and you find that tunnel came down, collapsed also. Cut off. It's either gotta be those strange books or the artifacts, or both. Or the compass, or the map. Fuck, I don't know.
Doesn't matter now.
I can teleport us out of here. Or I can shoot us out of here. With disintegrate.
Hey, where's those, we need some way to carry the chests? I guess the one chest?
Some way to carry it?
Yeah, are we carrying it?
I mean, it has handles on either end.
Just saying, I have a bag of holding that I haven't got to use.
Oh. Fuck, let's pour it in there. Keep the artifacts separate. Well, we're stuck in here for today. Spellcasters, light this place up.
Isn't that just going to cause another cave in?
No, just with lights.
Oh. I thought you just meant like blow stuff up.
No, we already.
Light it up, boys.
I already used all my spells like that.
Oh.
Xanth casts a light spell. Investigate those thrones.
So I'm going to cast light.
Yeah, me or cast a light spell.
Yeah, sure.
Light. You investigate the
yeah.
thrones, and each throne has a symbol. One has a chain on it, one has a shrunken head, and one has a rib bone on it. This is after like an hour, and Xanth says, "It's the artifacts that can't be taken from this chamber."
Well,
Let's
some
put, let's
shitty
put him on the
artifacts.
throne and see what happens.
Sure.
Oh, I don't want to dig him out of the water.
Oh, yeah, that's
But
right.
they're easy to find there. Like anyone who knew Bloodhorn would be able to potentially find those.
And these books, isn't there 3 books? It's gotta
Well,
mean something too.
We're taking those, I think. Aren't we?
Yeah, if you can.
The weapons are buried like 10 feet over.
I don't want this whole chamber to come down on top of us because we try to take a few knickknacks out of here, but
Alright, I guess I'll just hide the artifacts underwater then.
can you dig a hole in the stone?
I can move some of the rocks around and then cover it up with more rocks.
Hide it as best you can. No one look!
Yeah, best nobody knows what you do with it.
If only one person knows where they're at, then that's less liability. Very well. Take them underwater. Hide them somewhere. We will all look away.
I'll spend the night underwater, fucking digging deep into the silt.
Xanth casts a light spell and uses lantern ring. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I got
We all have lantern rings, pretty much.
I don't.
If it gets cold, I can borrow Icarus's ring of warmth. I'll just be using like my great axe as like a shovel to move the silt around.
Well, it's not silt. It's a rocky bottom. Yeah.
And Donnie really is Aquaman. He's got protection from cold, can breathe underwater, speak to all underwater life.
The pressure doesn't get to me at the bottom of the ocean either.
That's disgusting. It's immune to water pressure.
Yeah.
That's crazy powerful. You actually could go to the bottom of the sea.
20 grand.
Be the lord of the sea with that shit.
I'll just go to the bottom of the rock pile then, from where it caved in on the
Dig
water
into it
passage.
deeper.
Huh?
Dig into it deeper.
Well,
Try
I'll
to
just fucking
dig it out and
pull like a big boulder back and like fucking stash it behind it.
Isn't there a chance it would cave in further on one of those, pull off the bottom stone and everything starts tumbling down?
I mean, some of them come down some more, but it's underwater. It doesn't mess with you too much. You have to be a little
Slow motion
careful. But
dodging.
it's not like, I mean, it's pretty solid. He can dig out pieces of the collapsed ruins here and there to make it a hiding spot if you want. Is that what you're gonna do? All right. What do the rest of you do? You're trapped in this chamber for the day, and Xanth's like, hope there's plenty of air in here for at least a day.
Nobody exercised today.
I can just stay underwater and I'll be fine.
True.
This Noel Adomri nonsense is a bit of a pain. I have to prep my own sending spells.
Oh! Did you get that?
Wonder if we could escape through some cracks in the island, in the chamber. Maybe if I turn us all into spiders or something that can move through tiny cracks. I don't know.
You got that many polymorphs?
I don't know. Guess the teleport might work better. I need to get Captain Maddox's body to Eladamri. That's still my plan.
Your birds have to spend the night outside the cabin.
It's true.
Probably for the best, honestly.
Yeah, that day goes by and
Birds out there.
they don't spy anything, and
Well, we wouldn't know until we got out, right?
well,
They're-
they
they're
can
flying.
come
They just
back.
have to get closer.
Yeah, they come back and we can talk to them empathically. But
Within a mile. I
they
think.
come back and your Raven says that it and the Hawk didn't see any ships. They flew for. It says it followed the Hawk's direction as far as, and they flew several miles.
Could have left yesterday for all we know.
Well, there's no ships out there now.
Or even 2 days ago, maybe.
Zan says, "Where's my map? You have my Cormier map, Blake?"
I think if you put it over there, one of us. Is there even a corner mapping? Is that not it?
For some reason, I feel like the Cormier map's the one that I didn't have here for some reason. Somehow.
We're the only one we need.
Yeah.
Of course.
Glenn is tapping out. Just staring right at you. You know how to operate doors, right? Yeah.
Okay, so
Did we find it?
no, but I found a map that's functional for what we're doing here. So here's Cormier. Here's Symbia.
Yes, that's a good map.
Okay, Cormier, Symbia.
Dude, let's just go fucking kill them all.
Yeah,
That sounds a little evil.
they're not even that big of a. I mean, that little shit stain on the map. Let's go wipe it out.
It's a fairly big kingdom. Shit stain.
Looks twice the size.
This is like all of Symbia right here. This is pretty big. I mean, it does say 40 miles,
Yeah,
so.
literally is about twice the size of Cormier.
So like here's Silverton. You guys,
This is all Cormier.
you guys are roughly. No. So
There's no dividing line really.
there
This whole
is there
fucking
is
thing,
so
other than the river.
here's the Dale Lands. The Dale Lands are kind of their own kingdom together. It's like a united kingdom of Dale Lands.
Let's go team up with them. We'll have the
Yeah.
land.
Send an envoy here.
Yeah.
Here's Suzail, the capital. Here's Marsimber. You guys, Xanth thinks you guys are some 100 miles or so out to sea here, near the border of Symbian waters and Cormier waters. So somewhere like down in here. So this is still like a, so here's the Holak Forest. The actual border is these mountains. So like this mountain separates the Dale Lands from Symbia and Symbia from Cormier down to here. Now there is this Way of the Manticore that goes from Cormier to Symbia. You guys are somewhere out here in these waters, okay? Ermblasper. So the closest Symbian city is Ermblasper, and it looks like it's a pretty big coastal city here. I think this is the capital.
That's where we need to attack.
But Xanth says, we surprised them. We must have. But we had to rest. So what if Bloodhorn sent out a messenger that first day?
Sounds very
It would have had that the rest of that day and the next day,
Yeah, they usually
which
could
is
have gotten
today.
a message anywhere nearby within like 100. I
And-
don't know how many miles you can go a day in a boat, but 2 days worth. of
Xanth
sailing.
says, we probably need to get out of here with these ships tomorrow. We're trapped right now.
Well, if they don't have a way in.
How many disintegrates can you do today?
None. I already used them. I used them on the skeleton giants.
It'd be bad then if we are trapped here too long.
Yes, that would give them another day.
Well, we killed them all. We got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, if they sent a fleet from Symbia.
We can't do.
We'll send our torpedo in.
I mean,
We
how
can't be
trapped
doing
here?
battle with Symbian forces and have it known.
It won't be known.
We're not even supposed to be here.
They'll be at the
True.
bottom of the
Yeah,
ocean.
they'll be dead. They won't get anything back.
So, no mercy, no prisoners,
you
huh?
disintegrate, I knock holes in. They're doomed.
Yes, I'm not saying we couldn't win an encounter, but what if there were multiple ships?
We'd sink all of them.
They'd get doomed on.
4 rounds tops.
I took out that whole fleet in 30 seconds.
We're trapped for now.
You know, like,
You there,
wipe
Charlie
out-
Ho.
Wipe out 2 ships.
Yes, wizard. Keep Captain Maddox's leg and his body all together. Put him in a big old sack if you can. Find something to keep him in. And he's like, what are your intentions? He should be buried at sea or back in Suzail, where he'll get a proper... No, he needs to live. He's dead, sir.
For now.
He looks at you. What do you mean for now?
Death has never stopped the Dominators.
We can bring your captain back if he's willing.
Maybe.
We should wish upon the Dragon Balls.
Have you ever heard the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
How is this possible?
Magic. Yeah, of course.
Divine magic. Priests and clerics with great power. They have the ability to bring the dead back. But I guess it just doesn't happen that much. Except in our company.
We're all the 1%, aren't we?
Okay, so you're saying you can bring him back? If he's willing to come back. And Charlie Ho says, I think he will. You mean, can we talk to him? Figure out if he's willing to come back? Oh, our cleric can maybe do that. He's like, I think he would be willing to come back. But you guys have to, well, you'll have to make sure you let everybody know that he killed Bloodhorn.
Of course.
That was our deal,
We weren't even here.
for the most part. Yes, we were never here.
We're back at the kingdom the whole time.
What if he's like, I've been listening. We gotta get out of here. We can't fight the whole Symbian Navy.
I think we can. We may choose not to, 'cause it may be tiresome,
But we could.
but we could kill them all. Kill them all. Mere humans. Ah. Ah.
Foolish mortals.
If Bloodhorn was allied with the Symbians and they got a message,
Nothing to be done about that now.
they want to catch us in Symbian waters. There might be a blockade.
Ah.
They'll try to stop us.
Please.
Probably just teleport back.
They'll try to capture us. That way they can declare war.
How many people we got?
And he's like, what have I done? How soon can you get the captain back?
Don't worry, first mate. You're the captain now.
I'm not the first mate. I'm just the captain's man at arms. Talrand, he'll know what to do, but we're blocked off. How long are we going to be trapped? Can we even get out of here?
Talrand will be the fall guy. It won't be your fault.
I don't want any of my friends or crewmates to be blamed.
I'm joking. We're gonna kill them all if they come. Did you not see what we did to the other ships? Light work. We sank what? 6 ships already? What's 4 more?
They'll be ready.
No, they
They'll have
won't.
wizards.
They won't know what hit them. Just like none of the other ones did.
I mean, they didn't know the Dominators were coming. This group would probably.
But they don't know that he can just swim underwater.
Yeah, they don't know the extent of our power, but they know we're really powerful.
We must destroy the Ivory Breast. And Charlie Ho's like, what? You want to destroy the captain's ship?
Oh man, what a name though.
We'll destroy it, repair Bloodhorn's galleon, and sail it out. When the Symbians see it, then we'll know if there's a true alliance.
That could work if
I
we
like
can
it.
get it out. Did we not sink that one, or?
It can be fixed. We'll put a hole in it. It's taking on 10 feet of water, but we'll repair it and bail out. Bail the water out.
Let us give chase. Let them chase us and we'll sink them one at a time. Should they damage our ship, we'll commandeer theirs.
This low-level fighter has a point, Valakar.
Here. Xanth, flex your biceps every once in a while.
No. Our problem is we're overconfident. It will lead to our doom.
Hasn't yet. We're the dominators of doom. We dominate the doom.
That's why we can only be our own undooming.
Why are we even talking about this? Can't you just teleport everybody back?
In due time, I suppose I could, but
Yeah.
the ship must be destroyed.
Yeah, we can destroy it, but
I'm not. And Charlie Hill's like, this is a naval ship. I guess there can't be evidence that we were here. But how are we going to answer for our ship being destroyed when we get back? You ought to run in with Bloodhorn. You sailed his ship, but yours sank. The captain took his head. And Charlie Hill's like, that requires us to sail Bloodhorn's ship out of here. Yes, it does. I need some of you to go back to Tilverton. I'm uneasy about having my doppelganger pose as you.
I'll take care of it.
No, we need you.
What can I do in the sea?
We need to send back Thranor and Meor and Neo.
Less NPCs to run.
We'll need everyone that's the most powerful here if the Symbian Navy sets upon us.
True.
I can't sink the ships like you and Felikar, so I don't know what you want from me.
Defend ours.
We can wreak plenty of havoc while you do your
Charlie Hill's
assassin
like,
stuff.
they'll try to capture us. That means they'll try to board us.
Once they board us, then I can do something.
There you go.
Don't you have that magic throwing dagger? You could do a little bit of range stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we
Not
all?
lightning bolts.
But my friends, we can't be known to be here. I'm not sure if I'm prepared to kill every man and woman of the Symbian Navy that tries to stop us.
Technically, they
I'll do it.
drowned. Wouldn't be you killing them. They would just be unable to swim as long as they need to.
Many of those people are just soldiers and Navy men. They just take orders. Leaves a foul taste in my mouth to send them to their doom willy-nilly.
Well, they should do their own research and decide they're on the wrong side.
If only that were a possibility.
They have the internet.
We have to get Charlie Ho, Talran, and the rest of the crew back.
Keeping one eye out.
Both balls out.
Alright, well, we got our plan. Let's go sink a ship and res another one. Shout on the devil.
I mean,
There are hours still while we are trapped in this pirate's tomb.
if they show up while we're in here, what are they gonna do?
They'll surround it.
And then we teleport out tomorrow.
Yeah, what are they gonna do about that?
really don't need to be seen, but we do kind of need a ship maybe for the old man and the captain. They might need a ship to return home with somehow.
I have spells. I'll make you a minotaur. You will act as Bloodhorn. Should we? we need to escape. But we can do it in Bloodhorn's ship. And me or everybody roll intelligence actually. I just realized the super flaw in my plan though.
10.
17.
12.
14.
Okay, somehow you realize that if Bloodhorn sent a messenger, he would have sent a messenger that we're here.
Yeah.
Actually, he didn't know who was attacking him necessarily.
No, because we killed everybody.
I assumed you would have said he was under attack, but I guess, yeah, he might not necessarily have known it was us
Yeah.
when he sent the message.
Yeah, because we hadn't left.
But he would have. You realize he would have had men that would have reported down to him in the initial hour of the first attack. They would have reported to him and described who they saw and what was happening, what sort of abilities were
Depends on when the ship went out. We didn't know when it. We don't know.
disintegrates, all kinds of shit flying
Could have been
around.
before we arrived. Could have been right after we arrived. Could have been any time within 24 hours of our arrival.
Somebody riding a shark on top of a wave. If they saw it.
We have to assume that they know things about a dark fighter who used darkness and a dwarf and me flying around. They probably saw a Baron. Some of them probably saw you fly in with me.
Probably.
You know, just assume that Symbiote knows we're here.
Leaving here with no ships seems like a bit of a loss. Plus, all this treasure could take me 2 days to teleport everyone.
Just put it in my bag, man.
That'd hold quite a
Busted.
bit, I bet. And then
What's this bag you speak of?
It's a bag of infinite holding, man. Well, I don't know how much it actually holds.
Are these guys showing up?
Yeah, it should be. Chase didn't catch word until a little later because I didn't have his number, I guess.
How's that?
That's what I was thinking.
Did you not send out Dick Sword on the poker?
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't see that either.
but he doesn't get on that very often. He doesn't.
But
use
Kevin
the-
added him.
Yeah, but he might not even have ads. Those notifications might not even be on. That's how little he uses Discord. He might just have it muted completely. He just doesn't like getting the updates at random times of night and day.
But
It's not like that server's pop.
this is a fact. This
Sometimes,
messenger
yeah.
would have left before the final battle,
We do post sometimes at late at night.
perhaps long before. We could still pose as Bloodhorn and his crew.
If we can get out of here and you polymorph, maybe multiple of us. We need to have a gnome amongst us and the Minotaur. And then the
Well.
rest could probably just be extras.
Neo's got a ring.
I can make myself look like
The gnome.
the assassin. And I can polymorph one of you into a minotaur and one of you into a gnome.
I mean, I can already look like the assassin. I don't have to disguise myself for that.
Right? Couldn't, unless they. Well, we don't know how intimately they know each other. The Symbians and Bloodhorn's crew. If they were on regular talking terms, then they would immediately notice it wasn't him,
I
probably.
mean, if they We're talking. I'm gonna kill him.
Bloodhorn is victorious. But why would he sail his ship out? And Charlie Ho's like, and don't forget, it's going to take a day or so to fix it.
Alright, let's just teleport out of here.
We gotta teleport out the people to check in on our, our homestead. Whoever we're sending out, we need to send them ASAP probably.
Teleporting will take me a couple of days. Think about it. I have to teleport from here to the above ground dock in order to bypass the collapsed tunnels. That cost me teleports. Now we're here. Now I don't have enough teleports to get everybody out.
It only takes one teleport to get up there. The rest of us can just wait. We see to teleport back to us. I guess it costs
Can't you
2.
just
Yeah.
teleport some people?
So
without-
now we still haven't left, and I've used my teleports for one day here.
Oh, you only get 2?
I got more than 2, but
Okay.
teleport. So I can do 4 teleports.
That's enough to get everyone out tomorrow, probably.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
That's fine. We can rest another day.
That's another day that the Symbian Navy closes in on our location.
They can't even get in here.
I don't understand why we need so many teleports to just leave.
Because we have to teleport outside to the boat to get the rest of the crew.
You have to
Oh,
save
yeah.
my mates, says Charlie Ho.
True.
Can't leave them behind.
That's a lot of teleports, including the crew.
Plus, there's more treasure up there.
It's fine. We can just hide in this collapsed tunnel. They can't even get in here.
Yeah, I mean, it is a fortified position. As long as we can get back to it, teleports.
But my mates are up there.
Yeah, we'll teleport up there. He'll teleport them to wherever, and then he'll teleport back here.
We need to be up top anyways to have a vantage point, and we
We
need
have
to be like on
we have
top.
our birds out there.
Well, I'm just saying we could camp up top of the mountain, and then we'd all be able to have eyes in every direction for miles around. We'd be in much better position to react to something, and yeah, the birds could also be surveying wherever we want.
I can't believe the Bloodhorn would give away his exact location.
Yeah.
No, wait. They have a magic thing, right? So we couldn't find it. So how's anybody else gonna find it?
Yeah, didn't you have to do some magic to get here or something?
I just realized that they were probably using illusion spells to cloak their base.
Yeah, so I guess that wouldn't really. Yeah, it would still just be in the same spot.
We can assume that the Symbian Navy will be trying to blockade us in a certain
Yellow.
Ew.
at a certain point nearby this location, perhaps 10 miles.
Also,
What's up?
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Thought you were Donnie, sorry. Didn't notice.
We should expect no less than 5 ships, big ones with wizards on them.
well, that's a problem.
Yes.
We should just teleport past all this.
It's a problem.
We need to get rid of the ship, our ship too. Like right now.
It needs to be destroyed. No, nothing left of it. No evidence.
Hey, Kev's ready.
I assume that's what you were.
Oh no, that was just pizza money.
Yeah. It's been disposed of already. No evidence.
It is ready.
And Charlie Ho's like, I don't think Talran's gonna like the destruction of the ship. Xanth's like, it doesn't work. If we don't sail out in Bloodhorn's ship, then they have to explain what happened to this ship.
thought this was gonna be okay as long as we killed Bloodhorn.
19 stops, and I picked up 175 mags.
What do you mean?
With a long one.
Thought it was okay that he sailed out here as long as he came back with Bloodhorn's head.
Yeah, I thought Talleyrand said he might be able to pull a clout from his experience in killing Bloodhorn for them and all that.
Yeah.
He was working that angle, it seemed like, but I didn't believe
Perhaps
it would work.
that is true. But you don't understand politics in Suzail right now.
No, not at all.
I fear the wrong people are taking charge. People who would not be well disposed.
In Cormyr, or
Yes,
mm,
our own kingdom.
They're
corrupt
How
politicians?
they corrupting our own kingdom?
I didn't do shit today.
Do you remember the
You guys eat?
remember the Hunt Silvers, the Crown Silvers, and the True Silvers?
Yeah,
The Hunt Silvers were the ones that hired us to go to the Holac Forest. They seemed okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't
They
we
were
meet a couple
still
of them?
still meddling around in an area where it was
Really?
dicey for them to be meddling, and
For the war.
Xanth suspected that they were trying to find some relic of power there, but
Yeah,
they were friendly to us. They paid us.
I don't remember any
They
problems.
hired us. They paid us. They were friendly. They seemed like allies.
After your ass.
But the the True Silvers and the Crown Silvers, not so much. In fact, the Crown Silvers were not well disposed to us.
What up, boys?
Not bad.
The True Silvers tried to hire us, but we turned them down. They were trying to hire us for the same mission or something like it
It's not over here.
that the Hunt Silvers hired us for. So we've been talking about our problem, all our problems
It
here.
is a little difficult sometimes.
So what is it? What does this have to do with?
Reading shit whenever
Us
there's like small
teleporting out.
text on some stuff, and I'm like leaning back.
They show up with no ship.
They're annoying.
Okay.
Yeah, what?
And
Most text.
What do they say? Our ship went down at sea and we were rescued?
he hired a wizard.
Yeah,
The wizard
I don't know.
survived and teleported him back.
Hmm.
That probably wouldn't be that hard.
I don't know if it affects games and stuff.
It's a problem. We have the rest of the day to talk about it.
There's like paragraphs.
We will continue this. Everyone rest up from your wounds in the battle.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Better look, because I'm not at a desk. And I'd rather recliner kick back and not way back.